You're just a thick bitch, aren't you? Oh my god.
You plug my. Let me see.
Jimmy side is not in yet. That's why. Oh, I can't. I literally can't see anything. Oh, oh.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Can you hear us okay?
Yeah.
Are we a sweet transsexual
Dude, you
transvestite?
look thicker and sexier than ever, honestly. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can you hear me at all? I
Duh.
can't breathe in this thing. Oh my god.
I'm not gonna lie, it straight up smells like a spirit Halloween in this thing.
Ugh.
You
What
guys,
the fuck?
you guys know what I'm talking about. Like you walk in that
Oh,
store and it smells like you're in one of the plastic bags that the freaking costumes come in.
yeah.
Now you kind of look like
I look like an Amish.
yeah.
Just a straight Amish. You look. All right, for now on, we don't speak in complete sentences. We're just like, we look like drag queen. We look like Amish.
I look like skeleton.
Skelly boy.
We're all being spooky, scary skeletons.
Oh my god, yeah. That mask was seriously like hot and it was not good to breathe in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like I think if I like poked some more air holes in it and like made the air holes a little bit bigger, I think I would be okay. But like, it was seriously hot in that motherfucker.
This one's not. This one's not bad. I mean, like it looks like there's a little gap between my neck and my costume here, but like I can see pretty okay right
Yeah.
now.
And for everybody watching right now, I'm actually watching wearing my mom's turtleneck right now, so that's what I used. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Honestly, props to you, Matt. You went full on, and you
Like
look tops right now, man. Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
you do.
you nailed it though. I mean, so this happened to be the first year ever a few weeks ago that I saw Rocky Horror Picture Show. So
Yeah,
I get it. I get
yeah,
it
I get
now.
it now.
Yeah. Those that soundtrack slaps. Like
Every song was a freaking slap and a half right
uh
there. Yeah,
like the song this my favorite's got to be the song that Meatloaf sang.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah.
all right.
But we have a tonight we have a special Halloween episode. Our guests unfortunately got stuck in traffic on the way to Area Nerdy One headquarters. It was just, who the fuck drives a Prius in the middle of the desert?
Well, we told them to follow the Naruto runners, and they should be here by now.
Yeah, yeah. Uh yeah. Many, yeah. We don't validate parking, and so many times we had to go to Area 51 and actually like get people, and like bring them back.
If you're parked in 15 minutes on our lot, your car gets booted.
Yeah,
Like I don't, sorry, it's just how it is.
it's yeah, yeah, oh yeah,
Whereas area, area
The headphones do not go over my hat. I have to take off my hat. Sorry.
all right, all right. Don't, don't worry, it was me the whole time.
Oh, whoa!
That's it.
Arson.
That mask actually it actually isn't bad. I don't mind wearing it, but especially got myself a pumpkin ale with the sugar rim tonight. So I'm trying
Yeah. At the
trying
Area Dirty One bar, they went full out today.
trying to trying, trying to get me some of this. So I can't drink it through a morph suit.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
No thanks, but like okay,
Well, I mean, not live right
Yeah.
now, but
that's our OnlyFans account.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're good at something, why do it for free? Uh, y- no, you know what? Let's keep
Yeah,
this.
no, thank you.
Let's keep this an edgy PG-13, okay?
That's a niche right there, though.
Yeah, straight up. So, all right. So you've got a bone to pick, so to speak, with our with our stance on slasher films. I'd like to hear it though.
Right. Mhm. A child murderer. Yeah.
Hmm.
Through the vengeance.
That's very sugary. Jeez.
Yo, Cheddar got married yesterday. What? Congratulations!
And he's still making it a point to drop in. That's some straight up baller shit right there.
Yeah.
All right. Much love to you and the new Mrs. Cheddar.
Yeah,
Uh,
Mrs. Cheddar, say hi to her, and wow, congratulations, my dude.
all right. Yeah, let's bring this in a little closer.
Yeah. Yeah, what was his name? Ricken? Rick? Yeah.
What?
We've, that's like double. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Oh Jesus. Oh no. No, we this is a spooky fucking episode right now
We're
already.
getting poltergeist shit going
Yeah.
on. Oh, they Xbox. We can't do it right now because our computer screen is a little.
Even our computer screen is getting a little spooky here.
Yeah. So, what name do you want to look up?
Oh yeah, I can do that. I can
All
do
right.
it right now.
And I can't look anything up right now, anyways, because I got these skeleton.
It's like the
skeleton
worst
pygmies.
case scenario.
Yeah.
This is the perfect storm.
No, they will not. No, these aren't like text capable. Oh wait, maybe it is. Maybe.
I got it. It's Rod the Rickon. Rod the Rickon.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a cool dude. It primarily focuses on comics and comic books, which is really an awesome genre that we haven't really touched in right now.
Yeah. So I've got him up on Instagram. You can follow him on Instagram at Just a Rican and his comics. Which, by the way, I believe it's Rod the Rican because he is a Puerto Rican descent. Um, so yeah, follow him on Instagram. He's got YouTube. His channel is it's Just a Rican and his comics. It's got a little. His logo is like a little lightning bolt with a yellow fedora on it, kind of like
Yeah.
a Dick Tracy fedora. So yeah, check him out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Mm.
So does that mean that like he's putting on the trademark William Shatner mask, and then does that make him Michael Myers? Is that what it's alluding to? Like that's like sequel, boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Or is he?
Mhm.
aka what's her name? Jamie Lee Curtis. Yes, sorry, aka the incomparable Jamie Lee Curtis.
The incomparable. Yeah.
And then when Michael Myers started digging through the ditches, and then he started burning through the witches, I was like, nah, man, this is a Dragula.
Nah, man. Nah. I draw the line at the Dragula, sir. No way, man.
I didn't sing it. I just haiku'd it, I guess. So,
Yeah, is Dragula a haiku? Dragula's a haiku if you really want it to be. Dragula is a haiku if you want it to be a haiku. Oh my god, I'm a rap genius. No.
okay, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. The syllables are all over the place.
Yeah, it
But
really is.
so okay, Dragula, not a haiku. First of all. Second of all, so we mentioned this before. Like, so like you said, when the first iteration of those slasher movies came out, like the original Halloween, the original Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th, they they were new and they were like lower budget, but like they were actually pretty creative and pretty good films.
Hmm.
And then by the time that we were even born, we were looking at like Jason X had already been in production and like released,
Right.
or like that was the one where Jason went to space and became the Terminator, right?
That's the Friday. Jason goes to space. Yeah. A lot of movies went to space though, or Manhattan.
Yeah. So yeah, so he showed up in Manhattan and was like passing the Muppets as they were taking Manhattan, but uh, and yeah, so basically, my point is, by the time we were even born, these things had been franchised to hell, and by the time you get to the
Yeah.
15th movie, it's like the ultimate weakest version of what actually made it good.
Right. And then my opinion on slasher movies honestly is like I don't know why, but like if somebody's like just a dude is like going around killing people, I don't know why, but I don't like that. I don't think that's very interesting. But you make that a ghost or a Sasquatch or a thing,
Hmm.
boom, I'm in it. I'm in there. Like if the thing was just a dude going around slashing people, I would be interested in it. But because of like, the more interest in it, because it's an alien, it's a monster, it's got Cronenberg, attached to it.
On one, I can see the reverse side of that too, because okay, so the thing with a human slasher is we are able to identify and think about like the xenomorph is going around and eating people and slashing people. It's like okay, it's the xenomorph. That's what it does.
Right.
If the Sasquatch goes around and eating people, it's like okay, he's a Sasquatch. I assume that's just what Sasquatches do.
Mhm.
Versus someone who's a human slasher. Assuming that you are invested enough in this character to analyze it, which I've never been, you're like, okay, he's a human. Why, like, and like as a human, I can't identify with him. Why would he want to do that stuff? So I think I can kind of see how people would want to like, dissect that. And then with someone like Michael Myers, he's obviously a human, but he's not only, but his character is a blank mask. Like
Right.
he's basically just a blank mask who goes around doing horrible things, and
Yeah.
so it's pretty much like you can project onto that,
Yeah.
which I think is kind of the like, so that's what I think is kind of the interest with a slasher movie. It's a human monster, and with a human monster, you're able to dissect it more or analyze it more because it's an actual human rather than just a monster who's it's like okay, that's his nature, that's what he does. You know, with a slasher there has to be a reason for him to
Yeah.
slash. Like slashers just gonna slash, but they gotta have a reason for it. Spoiler alert, bro.
Spoiler, come on.
Okay.
Aw, come on. You just fucked it all up. You fucked it up, you dingus.
Okay.
You cross-dressing
To-
dingus.
To be fair,
To be fair.
that's right. Halloween is one of those movies that you're like, if you're born after 1990, then you're just bored knowing the plots of these movies.
Basically. So honestly, I have a bit of a different. Like, I empathize more with the alien from Alien more than I do Michael Myers.
That's unsettling.
Yeah, my internship was at Area 31, so like, whatever.
Fair enough.
So like, with the alien from Alien, I understand that more because it's just a killing machine. It's literally just a shark, but in scarier form.
Yeah.
Right. So like, I understand. Like, okay, yeah, it's attacking people because it's an alien. It's an animal. If it was a bear, it'd do the same thing.
True.
With Michael Myers, I'm like, okay, I don't know what this is about, but I understand that this is just a psycho killer. Thank you.
Psycho killer.
A psycho killer.
Kiss, kissy.
Just going around. Yeah, copyright. No, he wasn't singing that song. It was a different song. He made it up in his head. It just so happened. Yeah. No, we don't allow singing here at Area 31 because we can't fucking pay for it.
Hey, what's that? What's that poster on your back wall there, Matt? That movie. The theme goes like.
No, don't say it. Don't do it. George Lucas already owns one of my balls. I don't want to give him the other one.
Okay.
Yeah, Blindsey. Yeah, frickin' last thing we need is Jarrett Blisney on the case, and
True.
then next thing you know, we're dead.
True.
What I heard was he was under a harassment suit, so he was going to be back as soon as that cleared up and the intern was gone.
Yeah. So he'll come back. He'll come back as soon as Disney, as an industry, like revives from the coma that coronavirus has put it in.
Yeah.
Because they just laid off this huge aside from the slasher movie. There's, just laid off 2,800 people, 28,000 people.
2,800 and
They laid off a bunch of people from the Disney parks too. So those things are going down. Like, they can't release any of their stuff. That all the stuff that's was being made can't be.
Soul apparently is going to be released on Disney Plus, and people are like, "Well, Mulan was released on Disney Plus."
Yeah.
So
and we all saw how well that played out.
yeah, Disney is the slasher of actual animators and producers.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
And all right, but back to back to slasher movies, back to actual slasher movies at hand. I don't know. You have any other salient points to bring up?
Yeah.
there?
What is your favorite slasher movie? Honestly, but I don't mean like Halloween, Chucky. I want like something that no one's ever heard of.
Give us a deep track.
Like a deep track.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I know that one. I haven't seen it. It's
I
don't know.
do you know the ending to it at this point?
I mean, everyone dies. I mean, fucking hell. Either everyone dies or a single white girl lives, and that's it. That's. I ruined them all for you. You're fucking welcome.
The doctor says no.
You didn't say the magic word.
So all right, we'll watch The Strangers.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's fair. What other Halloween topics do we have tonight?
Well, traditions. What kind of Halloween tradition do you like the most, or you would like to participate in the best? In the most, I mean, I guess. Like, what from ancient traditions all the way to new stuff that people are already doing, what would you want to do? Matt, you cross-dressing freak, what do you want to do the best? The most? The awesomest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were those? What were those? Like those weird looking alien things from the X Files that they wore the suits and they had like the big yellow heads. No, I don't know. Doug Jones played one of them. Whatever. We'll do that next year.
Wait. No. Now I want to like narrow it down. What are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about, man?
There's the X Files. Like they were like aliens from the X Files. They've got yellow heads. They wear suits. If anyone out there,
Are they smiling?
yeah,
The gentleman from Bucky the Vampire Slayer. Damn it! I am so good.
is it?
Yeah.
Will you look that up for me? My skeleton mitts can't quite touch screens right now. This it's a single suit. I've got to like shed it like a snake skin. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was right. The gentleman from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I am the best. I have no life. Somebody
You sat through
dig
Buffy
me.
the Vampire Slayer?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Okay. All right.
Yellow heads.
Maybe I'm amalgamating something. I mean, I dreamed that. Anyway, so
Oh, Mulder. Oh, Scully. The yellowhead gentlemen are going to take me. Help
oh,
me.
yeah, it was a fanfic. Anyway,
As
Uh,
Mulder sheds her suit, Mulder goes, "Well, it looks like we have a simpleton here. It looks like we'll have to erase your memory."
that's Men in Black.
Oh shit! Yeah, they're all the same. I'll be honest, they're all the same. Anyway,
But I like that. Takes note. So yeah, Halloween party. Like the one we went to.
Yeah.
I went to your house that one time, and we were Vikings. That was the thing. Yeah.
hmm yeah, yeah. Oh, so I've never watched that all the way through to the end.
The Charlie Brown one.
Yeah, I've never watched it. I've only recently watched the Peanuts Christmas special all the way to the end last year.
Honestly, not not. Well, I mean, like we always had access to it. It always played on TV. But I think you're right. I don't think that I've ever sat down and like watched one of those things soup to nuts
like
before.
we know like we said, like we know what happens. We've never watched it to the end.
Just we'd be.
Yeah, okay, spoiler alert. There's no great fucking pumpkin. He like his friends do some shit, and then he wakes up and he's like, "Oh, it's a great pumpkin."
First of all, Charlie Brown lives in a town of assholes. They go out of their way to torture this poor
Yeah,
kid.
this poor bald dude. His only friend is a beagle, and Lucy, that bitch.
He's okay. So honestly, so what we'd have it on TV as kids, and we'd be all excited. Oh, Charlie Brown. We'd get bored after about 5 minutes, and we wander out to look for turkey
Or something more interesting is on TV, like the football game. So like, yeah, 10-year-old Jared's gonna compete with that.
So yeah, it's Thanksgiving.
It's Thanksgiving. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We're not talking about Halloween. Okay.
Okay. First of all, you are too high up here, sir. You need to simmer down.
Also, I think what it was, we live because because we live in the semi. We as kids we lived in the semi boonies, so we'd have to travel out there to find a ripe suburb to go mine that sweet candy vein.
Yeah, so we like if Halloween was like we had to go do our work.
We had to punch in, punch out. Yeah, we had.
What we would do is like after like 8 o'clock, we'd still go to houses to be like, hey, sorry, other houses have their lights on and giving out candy, so give us your fucking candy.
So yeah, and like we knew we there were several neighborhoods that we knew were like where the rich people lived.
Yeah.
So that's where we'd go and we'd get the freaking, battleship sized freaking
Candy
Snicker
bars,
yeah.
which is basically regular candy bars, but when you're a kid, those things are monsters. But James, what is your tradition from olden times or new times you really like or you really want to do?
First of all, I'd like to bring up from olden times. Have you guys seen like these photos of like the old timey jack o' lanterns from turnips they would use?
Yeah.
And like the old timey masks that kids would wear on Halloween. Like people always, oh, Halloween is such an immoral holiday these days. Check out 100 years ago. They were children of the corn shit that they were pulling off there. First of all, first and foremost. Secondly, since I'm an adult, my favorite part of Halloween is going out and getting crunk. So I'd like to do another haunted pub crawl.
Yeah.
Yeah. One time we visited my sister in Annapolis. She no longer lives there.
Yeah.
Any of you super fans. So, but we went on a haunted pub crawl, and downtown Annapolis, if you guys have ever been, you must go.
Yeah.
Is like these colonial buildings and cobblestone streets and stuff. It's very old. It was originally it was like one of the original nation's capitals.
Mm-hmm.
And so this, it was a tour. This lady showed up and we went to like 5 different bars. And she told us the ghost stories from each one of these locations. And it was pretty underrated by the end of the night. And then there were still like Halloween parties, packing people in when we got done, so we could stop at like any bar or hotel or any place in downtown there, and it was absolutely amazing.
This is a back when you could like be in a location with 5 more people.
We were wearing masks because it was fun, not because it was mandatory.
Yeah.
Little fun. So this was the year that Suicide Squad came out. So it was like you could tell who the single people were because every couple was dressed up as the Joker and Harley Quinn. Yeah. Yeah, it was either Joker or Harley Quinn or you were single, and you had to use your imagination.
Yeah. So like, I was in college for a few years.
Yeah.
So, but
as most people are. Yeah.
As most people are. So as soon as Suicide Squad came out, every girl and their mom was dressed as Harley Quinn. Like literally, I went to a party once. Because used to be invited to those things when people didn't know who I was.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like 10 girls dressed as the same person, Harley Quinn, and there was like one dude dressed as the Joker, but like Mark Hamill Joker.
Okay,
so I had more respect. So, but here's the thing, he went out of his way because there's a point in the show where the Joker lifts up his leg and it's obvious he's wearing like girls' flats instead of like actual dress shoes. So he wore girls' flats and like colored his feet white. And I was like, that is detail.
Like
that is something dedication.
Yeah, that's straight up. That's straight up not just like not to gatekeep, but that's some legit fan shit right there.
Yeah, that's some fan shit right there, and it was good, but yeah.
Yeah, so
that
was an interesting year for DC Comics fans.
Oh, yeah. 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 I got. You know what? I'm gonna say it. Also, I liked the Joker. I liked what's his nuts?
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto's Joker. I liked it. I thought it was good.
It was good. That movie. We'll see how things shake out with the new Suicide Squad and see if James Gunn's original vision is up to snuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as the Halloween stuff goes, like, yeah, if you're gonna be a couple, it's one thing to. The thing is, like, if you're gonna do a couple thing that's like clever, I've
Yeah.
seen, it's topical. That's one thing, but if you're gonna do something like that year with Joker and Harley Quinn, like, you absolutely know that every single couple is gonna be that.
And also, like, the characters of Joker and the Harley Quinn, it's based off of a very bad and toxic relationship. So going dressed up as that is not exactly cash money.
Yeah, it's like dressing up as Deadpool at Comic Con. It's like, yeah, it's a safe bet, but you know that you're going to be one of about 1,500 Deadpools at that event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, really. Oh, you know what? That would be a great couples or like a group costume. Everyone picks a different Joker.
Yeah. So that'd be good. So like, all right, I'm gonna tell a high school story because it's our glory days. Um, so this guy who has buds with, let's call him. Uh,
Joker.
no, let's not call him Joker.
Jacker.
Let's call him Captain Jack because he big tall guy. He came dressed to prom as with like pirate regalia, basically, one year. And then the next year he came dressed as like the orange Dumb and Dumber suit.
That's how you get popular really
Yeah,
quickly.
and he wasn't, and like the rest of the time he wasn't like an overly like flamboyant or over the top guy. He
Put
just,
your fucking mic down.
he was a chill guy. He wasn't like overly flamboyant or over the top. He's just like, I want to do this during prom. When I'm like, good for you, bro. So but one year for Halloween, he shows up, and it turns out that he and all of his friends they were doing a group costume as Batman villains, um, and he was Two Face. So like he had actually like taken like one suit that was kind of bland and one suit that was kind of garish, and they cut them both in half and then sewn them together to get the Two Face suit. And he had the coin. He like had like apparently his sister does movie makeup, so he had like really good Two Face makeup, and you know me like that's my first experience with something like that. So I'm like, cosplay. This better not awaken anything in me.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That dude loved Iron Man. He Oh yeah, he did a Tony Stark costume that was baller one time too.
Yo, first of all, if you love something and you dress up as it in prom, you're a winner, no matter what.
Well,
In our eyes, you're tops right there.
Well, the dude he didn't go to prom in an Iron Man costume.
Well, you should have.
Yeah. I think I remember that. Yeah. She might be listening right now. That's like she and her friends are the four followers
Yeah.
on YouTube that we just
No,
got.
like she's a billionaire. Like, hey, I think I'll invest in Area 31 because their compound needs fucking fixing up because all the aliens trying to get in have broken my door down twice. Once I let them in, it was kind of a good time, but the third time was not a great time.
No.
We need money. Yes.
Don't go alienating France. Anyway, so
Yeah.
so that's my all right.
He takes back the fuck you.
So ever since then, honestly, my personal goal is been to get together with friends and do a Batman villains group costume.
Oh my god. Can we do a Power Rangers group costume? I'll be the Pink Ranger.
Sure.
No, 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 no,
I mean,
no, 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 no. We have to do all in or not. It's got to be the full on costume, everything.
I mean, first of all, guys, like the legit Power Ranger costumes are pretty much just this.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's just this with like gloves and boots. So yeah, I'm down with that. Of course, I call Green Ranger though because he's my guy.
You're
but
a bitch.
That's
That's such a basic.
don't be like don't gatekeep a fandom you don't even care about. Okay.
We got 2 girl rages covered already. I like it already.
I mean, why not mix it up? Because
Okay, all right, everyone we get to do a ranger has to wear a skirt anyway. Green Ranger was.
Okay, like
But no. But it had like all the guys that wear like really kinky stuff, like boot straps and everything.
now you're just ratcheting it up for like something you've got.
Oh
going
yeah,
on by your
hell
own.
yeah! Rita Repulsa is gonna be repulsed at how sexy I'm gonna look.
Okay.
I'm gonna ratchet it up.
Just
Oh my god.
yeah. I'll Okay, so that's who we'd be for. If we ended up doing the Batman villains one, who would you be?
Ooh, okay.
Which, by the way, the Batman villains are like the best ones for Halloween because they're all.
I gotta be honest with you. Batman and even Superman villains are the tops right there.
Maybe Spider-Man ones. Spider-Man has one of the best rogues galleries for.
Okay. I have two. Matt, you go first. Batman or Superman? Wonder Woman has some good ones. Actually, DC villains in general are really, really good. But what would you do? Batman villains.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a fun Halloween costume.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Lex Luthor is my favorite villain, honestly. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I think I could do a genocide as well. I like that. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then this won't come back in like 20 years during my war crimes trial. That's fine.
He's not.
Yeah.
He's not a war criminal. He's a white collar criminal.
Some of the comics.
He's basically like Superman's basically like, I'm taking you to jail, and he's like, I didn't technically do anything wrong.
What is it? It's from Venture Bros. He just literally picked me up, and put me into prison. He's like, you can't do that.
Okay.
Okay, all right, hang on. One Batman villain, one Superman villain. What's your Batman villain though?
He said Jim Carrey, Riddler, and Lex Luthor.
Okay, yeah.
He just said them.
Okay, fine. I did it. I acknowledge it.
All right, you go before you forget again.
Everyone knows there's a piece of a batarang lodged in my brain. I can't do words.
That's what happens when you bought some like Razer playing cards from Wish.com and you couldn't wait to try them out.
Somehow. People, they still don't know how, but I have an ace of spades lodged in the back of my brain. I don't know how.
You just there with a card in your head. Is it bad?
Give it to me straight, doctor. How bad is it? Okay, Jimmy. What as a group costume, your Batman villain and your Superman villain.
Let's see. Your Batman villain, definitely Ra's al Ghul. He's my favorite DC character. Well, DC villain to be sure. Superman villain, that's a tough one. He's got a kind of weird. I guess I'd have to go with Brainiac.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I'd have to either do a bald cap or shave my head and then put some of those nodes on there.
Okay, so if I had to do a Batman villain, I'd probably want to just go all out and do a Mr. Freeze.
So you'd have like the full
Yeah, but like I would also do like the whole body armor too, because you just got to go all out.
Would you go the Schwarzenegger version, and you just like
No. The
Right.
animated version.
ice to see you?
No. Like you can't see my face, but it's like you could see around like the red goggles. You know.
Oh yeah.
That would be baller shock collar. Oh,
yeah.
it's so good.
So it turns out.
So yeah, that's what I was thinking of. So actually, that's the first time that Sub-Zero got a backstory.
You mean Mr. Freeze?
Whatever. Well, Sub-Zero. No. Mortal Kombat meets DC. Sub-Zero, Mr. Freeze.
That's
Sub-Freeze.
It's called. There's a video game called Mortal Kombat versus DC.
Anyway. So for my my Superman villain, I would pick Parasite.
Parasite, huh?
Yeah, so I'm already kind of skinny. So he basically can absorb people's powers and stuff, but he's really skinny and like has like really flabby purple skin. So I get like a purple bodysuit and make it really like for XXXXXL, whatever. And then there's like wear it, like just go all out. It's pretty simple. It's kind of creepy. It would kind of work.
Yeah. I got a question. Do you guys consider Darkseid a Superman villain?
I consider him a DC villain.
Okay.
Like Thanos is a Marvel villain rather than a Iron Man.
Okay,
villain,
all right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which one?
That doesn't sound familiar. I'm not particular. Oh wait,
was it the five when he goes, fine, I'll do it myself?
no, wait. It was it the end of Avengers where his like advisor guy is like, I'm sorry, my lord, we couldn't conquer Earth, and then he like gets up from his seat and like turns around and like smiles.
So I gotta be honest with you. As far as villains, I think Ultron should have been like the ultimate villain, like in the background kind of shit,
Yeah. Okay.
But that's a story for another
For another time.
podcast.
That's a story for another time. Let's bring it back to Halloween real quick because because I was thinking about doing Darkseid. I was like, yeah, you look dreamy, man. You look.
Yeah. Oh my God. Who is she? It's like Patrick when he gets that wig. He's Patricia.
She's
SpongeBob. Who is she? She's Matricia. Oh, she's thick. She's a thick girl. I like that. If she can like crush my like larynx, I like that. Okay.
All right. All right. Yeah,
I think
good.
I think it's like the
Crystal-
first thing of a narcissist.
Did Crystal do that makeup for you?
Yeah, if you see the
I- You look. You look. Well, now you look like you're a cast member for Chicago. You didn't hear me, but you didn't hear me, but I said like now you kind of look like a cast member for Chicago. Like I don't know the names of the characters in that play, but that looks like what you're going for to some point. Anyway, so yeah, so here's another it's a Disney costume that I'm thinking at some point because my fiance loves Tarzan. Like Jane's like her. Jane, we all have like that Disney character that we projected on as a child, like Tarzan. Jane was hers because she loves apes and sketching and the nature and fighting injustice and shit.
Fighting injustice and shit, annoying stuff.
And I'm a parkour fitness nut who can't grow a beard apparently. So like we go like that would work.
Yeah.
That would work. So, but the problem, I'm like, okay, yeah, I could do we're talking about couples costumes, and we're like, yeah, I could do a Tarzan couples costume, but I'm like, wait a second, I've got to get like stupid jacked for that. So,
wait. You need to get Stupid Jack for the other guy. What's his name?
Darkseid.
No, Tarzan.
The villain.
Yeah, the villain.
Clayton.
Yeah, so Tarzan is smaller and just, more muscular, but Clayton is bigger. So if you want to be Clayton, you can be Tarzan, though.
I don't really want to be Clayton, though. Like, Tarzan would be easy because, like, apart from, like, getting absolutely...
Yo, you are going to be Claytorn because you are ripped.
So, one thing I did think would be kind of cool one year, is one year we went to a friend's house and the theme was villains, and so they were all like Disney villains.
Yeah.
And my fiance and I she wasn't my fiance at that point, but we were Bonnie and Clyde. We were like the only non-Disney characters. But I started thinking, I was like, what'd be kind of cool if we did like a costume theme. It was like half, 90% of the Disney characters are animals. What if we did like the Disney villains, but like the human version of that?
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, that would be like, well, then, now we're bordering on Comic-Con shit, but...
You know what? Yeah, Comic-Con is straight baller. Okay, so, first of all, real quick, Matt, when they did this costume, they asked me to go out and buy the Nerf guns. So when Kmart was still a thing, I was walking through Kmart for an hour and a half trying to figure out which guns and Bonnie and Clyde the best. And,
okay.
No, but they were all off-brand Nerf guns because they didn't have any guns. So they're
Narf gun? What the hell's a Narf gun?
What? Yeah. So Jim brings up a good question. A costume, but you have to be a non-human Disney villain.
Yeah. Ooh, describe yourself. Describe what you would do, Matthew.
Yes. A non-human Disney villain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would
Bruce. Oh, dude, you could just be like Australian, and then you have like shark fangs on yourself, and you'd be like, hello.
and then you do your hair up like a shark fin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you were like in Australia, a blue Australian jersey, and you like on the back it says Bruce, but like Bruce.
And then hello.
Hello. Name's Bruce. I know. Why trust the shark?
I never knew my father.
Probably American. Oh, dude, 3 sharks. We could be 3 sharks and be like the sharks from Intervention.
Awesome. I'm down to clown.
I never knew my father.
Really sorry about this, mate. Really a nice guy.
What? We have like a sign that says like around us is this fish friends, not food.
Oh yeah.
That's a good one though.
That's a good one. All right, Jarrett, let's go with you.
Honestly, budget and everything is no problem, right?
Okay, let's say yeah.
Okay, yeah. I would actually say first I would say Maleficent as the dragon.
Okay.
Okay. But honestly, I would go with Shere Khan as a 1800s British colonial explorer with a tiger shawl.
Yeah.
Over him. I think that would be pretty cool on Shere Khan.
Or I don't who like a British like military officer. Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, with the cap and everything. I'm Officer Shia Khan.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I think I would like that just because it looks really cool and like there's a cool story behind it you can do as well.
Yeah.
And because of like the cartoon itself, you can just have a whole lot of mannerisms. You could be like, I'm Shia Khan.
Yeah.
I'll give you, let's say, a 1 minute head start.
All right.
Why?
Yeah, you could really embody that character.
But like I'm too small to do it, so I have to change it again. So I think because I'm so like skinny and weird looking, I would actually go with Hopper from
Yeah, that's
from Bug's Life. I wear all gray, like yeah. So I'd like to put an eye patch on it, a brown. It'd be like like kind of like a motorcycle jacket that has like hoppers on the back.
oh yeah. Yeah,
That would be mine. That would be mine right there.
that'd be cool. Yeah, but he'd have to be like a not he always struck me as like he's up there like a biker gang, but he's not as like rough and tumble looking as the other bikers. He's got a little bit cleaner cut to
Yeah,
his look.
but like the thing is, I would have like 2 or 3 strands of hair hanging down.
Okay,
Or
yeah.
like or like one strand hanging down because of like the antenna's missing.
Yeah. Well, he only misses the antenna in the end of the movie.
Yeah, all right, that's fair.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something they should bring back in Disney movies. Just the bloopers at the end.
Oh yeah, I hope that.
Where she's like flirting with the cutout, and they all fall down. Like, oh, it's fake. Put that in my car.
Oh, yeah. When, when did they stop doing that?
Probably around the Renaissance era after Bug's Life, and
Actually, I think I remember they did like I think it was after Cars.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So
Yeah, the chat. Chair. I was a flight doctor. I did have a bad. It was so hard to breathe in it. I had to take it off. So, okay. I'll put on the hat.
you can kind of see it. I mean, we got a black background, so it might be hard for you people at home to see it. So
What do you mean by you people?
so all right. Next. Okay. Here's a category for Halloween. I want to ask you guys.
Wait. What's your non-human Disney villain you would dress up as?
Oh, right. I haven't done mine. This is kind of a cheap one because it's basically Moriarty, but Ratigan from The Great Mouse Detective.
Yeah, but the thing is, Ratigan is not Moriarty. He's a big. He's basically Moriarty is a
Yeah, he's basically a skinny older professor guy.
yeah. Moriarty is literally the underground though.
So remember the Great Mouse Detective with like it's basically Sherlock Holmes, but he's a mouse. Okay, go watch it. It's actually pretty good. Like that's like right after Black Cauldron came out, and they were like almost gonna completely shut down animation at Disney, and then they basically like locked all the animators, and it was like, okay, you're moving to a lot off the Disney site, and you're gonna do a freaking movie that's good, or you're fired. And they came out with Great Mouse Detective, and it was actually pretty good, and that started like the Disney Renaissance basically. So check that out. It's a good kind of the animation is actually pretty good. Uh, no, that's a Don Bluth movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll get into that. We'll get into that at some other point. But basically, the villain for that is his Ratigan. He's like a big crime boss rat who's voiced by the incomparable Vincent Price. You want to talk about Halloween royalty? Watch a Vincent Price movie. So yeah, he would. I would do that. So basically, he's like a big Victorian burly guy who wears like a top hat and smokes one of those. What are those things called? Where You have the cigarette on like a long stick that like makes it look super fancy. I think it's just a cigarette holder.
Yeah. See, it's a cigarette holder.
Hmm. I don't. Me neither.
But anyway, I actually have a new category for us.
Okay.
Okay, couples costumes,
Okay.
but non-human Disney protagonists.
Non-human Disney protagonists.
Yeah, you have a ton to work from. Figure it out. It could be anything, any kind of protagonist. It can't be human though.
I'm blanking.
It can't be human. Yeah, yeah, sir. You're technically an alien right now. Technically.
So like, I know a bunch that my fiance would want to do, but I don't want to.
All right,
I wouldn't want
if
to
you
do them.
blank on it, you could do villains as well.
I'd say, uh,
Wow, I freaking stumped them. Everybody mark this down. October 25th at exactly 7:09, I stumped Matt and Jimmy. Uh-oh. No, they're already non-human.
so any non-human. So like,
Yeah.
so like in their original animated or movie Disney form, they
Yeah,
are
they are
non-human.
non-human.
Okay, I would say that I would go as.
No, you ain't got shit. You ain't got shit. You ain't nothing.
I would go
Okay, Matt, what would you go as?
as.
Oh, damn, that's good.
In the technicality,
Oh,
because he's not a real boy.
wow, I did. That's good. That's really good.
He got you on the fine print.
Fuck.
Oh, I'm gonna write off your cricket theme. It'd be Mushu and Cricky.
Oh my God. That's good. Okay, so mine would be actually Bernard and Bianca from the Rescuers.
That's a D track.
Yeah, right?
So
All I have to do, all I have to do is wear a sweater and a cap and no bottoms.
and like not.
Yeah, that's all I would do. He's picturing it already. All right. Okay, another one. What would you do for that though?
So like here's how I think you could play this. Here's how I think you could play this. You wear like jeans and like a collared like polo shirt, but it's like the color of his scale. Like you find a color that was the color of his scales, and then you do like some face makeup and like around your face and maybe on your arms you do like some very lightly put like scale like dinosaur scales.
Yeah.
Like uh and maybe like so like he had like a few little spikes on his head.
Yeah.
Like just like like do your hair like a little bit like those spikes and like maybe like spray it, dye it a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that movie was tops. That was such. What? Let's do it.
Sure, go get my social security number.
What? What's my license plate number? Do bots count as as viewers?
Is that number up?
Yeah. Nobody in the
Want to become famous?
Yeah.
If we're not famous, how'd you
nobody
find
in the
us?
chat click on the link. Obviously, it's bad.
We
Is he not pretty? He's sexy and he knows it.
So I think we scared the bot away. Uh, so
Yeah. Or when the bot turns sentient and then tries to kill us all. That's yeah,
so
we love you.
so
For that.
all right, we're gonna ignore the bot like it doesn't exist because it technically doesn't. We kind of veered. What do we do? We veered off into freaking a Disney theme rather than Halloween.
Oh, yeah, Disney is every theme though.
Okay, so we're going back on track. I have a question. It's pertaining to Halloween. It's another roundtable discussion. What is your favorite ghost story slash urban legend to tell around the campfire on Halloween to scare yourself and all the little kiddies?
Matt, you are obviously too excited for this. You go ahead. Or
So,
the lack of head.
so to speak. Ha!
Take a minute. Wait for it.
All right, why don't you tell us why you love the Headless Horseman from Tim Burton's? Yeah, scare in the dark. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
so I don't.
Wait. I don't mean to get off track, but that means they had sex and she had their ribbon on the entire time.
It was
She was she was getting pounded out like a mallard duck, and she had that ribbon on the entire time.
it was more of a choker. So like it was kind of a it was kind of a goth aesthetic.
Okay,
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah. So I don't. Okay, not to split hairs or nitpick, but I don't think that one. I know exactly what you're talking about because
Yeah.
I read that as a kid too. Scared the shit out of me. I don't think that one was Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark was another one that had a bunch of like I ended
Yeah.
up reading that too. That was really fucked up. It had a bunch of similar stories in it though. Like it was like both those
Yeah.
books kind of
Like
follow the
the
same
like the
line.
one where the girl has like a zit or something, and like if spiders come out.
Yeah, yeah, that's like an urban legend that's been circulated around. Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, Fauch.
Yeah.
Uh,
But what's your urban or as what was it? Dora Winifred from Arthur says, the urban legend.
urban legend. So let's see. What's a good one? I'm a huge fan of cryptids. Are cryptids
Yeah.
considered urban legends?
Technically, yes. That's the definition of yeah.
Because like I'm a huge fan of cryptids because that really scares me because I know that they don't exist, but it's like their story, like the whole story thing is like just this side of like that could possibly exist, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
technically it does, but I don't think you're you're a fucking idiot. What the hell?
So, but I have to say, like, maybe not my favorite, but definitely I think the weirdest urban legends come from Japan for sure. One
Oh yeah.
one of them is the like okay, this is gonna be like my ad lib version of it because I don't remember the exact details, but it's like the toilet ghost.
Oh.
So basic So basically, the toilet ghost story goes like you go into a toilet and then you hear like a disembodied voice coming from the toilet that'll ask you red or blue toilet paper, and like depending on the answer, like you say red toilet paper and they like kill you,
They disembowel you, and if you say blue, they strangle you to death.
yeah, and then you can say. And then, like, if you can either say it's like in some stories you say neither and or like purple toilet paper, but there's like no answer that doesn't result in you being horribly murdered.
I heard that if you ask for no toilet paper, you will be fine.
Okay, then yeah, you ask for no toilet. So
Yeah.
basically, But basically, it's like but for some reason, like urban legends are very like popular like that in Japan, and that's one of the weirdest ones that I've heard.
Yeah.
Especially an evil ghost that haunts toilets and will kill you no matter what.
Yeah, if I wasn't already shitting myself enough.
Yeah. Uh,
I know that was bad. I said it, and I was like, this is not going to be
if
good.
you're gonna tell shitty jokes, stand by your shitty jokes. That's how life works.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that was good. It was good. Fine. My scary story is another actual cryptid, which is obviously but I don't know if it's a cryptid or if it's like a actual like legend because it's the Wendigo.
So that's an actual Native
Yeah, it's a
American
Native
legend.
American legend from the Great Lakes region, which we're from. So, if anybody doesn't know, if you it's a cannibalistic like threat from like Native American legends. If you eat human flesh during the wintertime, you're turned into this giant, emaciated creature that hungers for flesh. It's creepy. It's really cool. I urge you to look into it.
Yeah. So, but be aware. I have come across some knowledge that this. So I don't know if it's become more popular in pop culture or something, but apparently Wendigo, like as a term, is kind of caught on.
Mhm.
But I have come across some opinions that, like, from First Nations people, that like you really shouldn't do that because it's actually part of our culture, and I've heard like versions where they actually considered like even saying that the name when what the name of the creature invites bad luck. So if you're gonna look into this one, be culturally considerate.
Yeah. I do know that this is an actual like psychological condition that people because it's like Wendigo syndrome because of one guy who like actually in like the 1900s ate his family. Is like it was a it, I don't it was out west. It was like so nowhere near like actual like Wendigo territory technically. So like it was an actual thing where a Native American man like went insane and killed a Native's family.
All right,
Yeah,
let's
that's too spooky for this show.
yeah, and let's do a fact check on that one because I don't want to get slapped by Twitster. Like, look, we're all about you like claiming that people do horrible shit, but it has to be actually accurate.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Actual Wendigo's gonna come in and say, actually.
yeah, actually, so yeah, and yeah, so Wendigo is actually a Marvel character too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so look that up. All right, I think we're running pretty high on the clock here. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we sign off for tonight?
I think we just about covered all the spooky shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, fuck the bots.
jeez, we'll become famous on our own.
Yeah. Not because of want to become famous by followers, primes, and views on big follows asterisk.com.
It's not even .com. It's just big follows asterisk com.
Are you not wearing underwear again?
She'll walk in. You rang.
You right.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I'm glad this dead air for all of our fans.
Anyway. So to fill up this dead air, here's another copyrighted song. Just a small.
No! 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 Wow, you need to shave.
Thanks. I guess. Okay. Quick before she clicks it. Thank you guys so much for watching Area Nerdy One. Hope you guys have a happy and safe Halloween. This has been Jimmy.
Hope you have a spooky Halloween. This has been Jarrett.
Let's do the time warp again, bro.
Let's do the time warp again.
All right.
It's just the spooky Cupid shuffle, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down with it. All right. You can delete all that, right?